Welcome to week 4 of Lerv's Fantasy Swerve. I'm your host, Thomas Lervick. Well, hopefully you've had a great start to your fantasy football season. I know I have in a couple leagues and I haven't in others. And hopefully you're enjoying these weekly segments of the Swerve. I'll tell you, I haven't got a lot of feedback lately, so I'd love to solicit your help. If you want to shoot me some feedback on what you like, don't like, or see different about the show, feel free to shoot me an email at tjlervick@yahoo.com. That's tjlervick@yahoo.com. If you don't know how to spell Lervick, we're really not friends, and I really don't want to hear from you anyways. So, with that said, we head into week 4 with our marquee matchup against the Southpaw Suckers in the Heatherstone League, managed by Chuck Murray. And a little side note, I heard that Chuck's been doing some research on his ancestry and has found out that back in the day there was a little bit of urban in his family tree. So hence his name Suckers with a Z, because let's be honest, no white person that's fully white would ever end their team name in Z. So Chuck, congrats on researching your heritage, and good luck this week. Although I don't think you'll need it. You'll end up probably beating me this week. In fact, I don't see my team winning at all this year in Heatherstone League unless I'm facing Jim Coleman or maybe Brian Koeman. His team's performing about as well as he does on the poker table, so I think we all know what that means. Let's head over to the Steve Bono Champions League. This week I'm undefeated, still facing the Super Bowl Shuffle, and they've got a pretty good squad. I mean, I feel confident with my matchup, but I always like dominating this league. I won it all last year, and again, continuing that trend this year. So thanks to John Chesty Rinnert for allowing me to once again dominate in his league. Switching over to the Long Distance League, facing Scott Steele this week and his team, I Love Auto Draft. And as you can tell by the name, he really didn't get a chance to pick his team, and it shows. His team's horrible. I should have reached out to you earlier, Scott, to ask if you'd set my lineup for me so you had a chance to win, but maybe if we play later in the season, I'll let you do that just to give you a shot. But saw Scott a few weeks ago in Charlotte. He was flying in, I was flying out. We exchanged hugs, hand pounds, and my condolences on how horrible his team is. So Scott, if you're watching, good luck this week, and hope to see you in December when I'm back in Kansas. With that, it leads me into my other matchup of this week. It's not marquee because I don't want to make it marquee. And here's the reason why. It's against Eric Nudeboom and his team, the Big Tabowski. And if I could have a serious moment here, I really do like Eric. A lot, in fact. He's a good person. He really is. He's not the type of person that would, put a picture of someone flipping me off on his homepage, or he wouldn't get upset if he found out that his wife has a tattoo of my name on the lower back portion of her body. He just wouldn't do it. He's a good man. He's a man that stands up for what's true and right and just. In fact, just recently I heard that he's actually trying to fight the man in Lawrence there. There's some waste management issues, some trash pickup. I don't know what the story is, but he's been working hand in hand with our mayor in Lawrence to really try and rectify that situation. So, Eric Nudeboom, I salute you. Wish you well this week. Your team's horrible. I think you're going to continue to lose in this league like you always do. But you're a great guy, so at least you've got that going for you. And you write a blog about your child, which is completely an original idea. Anyway, speaking of children, I want to wish Seth Jones good luck. I know his wife's due on October 7th, and we're hopeful that everything goes well there, so keep us informed. If you know Seth, send him a quick thought as he's getting ready to be daddy for the second time. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this week's Fantasy Swerve. Feel free to send in some comments, again, to tjlervick@yahoo.com. Next week we'll have a little bit of twist, and hopefully with your feedback, some new segments on the Swerve. So with that said, good luck tomorrow and Monday in fantasy football, unless you're playing my team. And again, this has been the Lerv's Fantasy Swerve. Goodbye.